I love to play the saxophone. I take it with me wherever I roam, and the sound of the saxophone always brings me home.
Play that saxophone.
I keep it with me every day, 'cause there's a song in my heart that I've got to play, and I feel it down deep in my soul. I love my saxophone.
Love that saxophone now.
You run around or you can jump off the stage, and I know with the saxophone that's okay. You can sit, you can dance, you can rock, or you can stand and sway.
Go, baby.
Now what I do is press the first key down, take a deep breath and a good look around, and I blow in the horn and it makes a big, big sound. Drum set, that sound of the saxophone you'll never get.
That sounds great too. I'm not lying.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning and the day seems long, when I can hum a little tune and I can play that song, and I know that my saxophone makes me feel I belong.
Well.
Doesn't matter if you're big or small, blonde or brunette, short or tall, you can play the saxophone all day, 'cause it's made for all. I love to play the saxophone. I take it with me wherever I roam, and the sound of the saxophone always brings me home.
Bring it home.
The sound of the saxophone always brings me home. Oh, the sound of the saxophone, it brings me home.
This, but no saxophone.
I love to play the saxophone. I take it with me wherever I roam, and the sound of the saxophone always brings me home.
Play that saxophone.
I keep it with me every day, 'cause there's a song in my heart that I've got to play, and I feel it down deep in my soul. I love my saxophone.
Love that saxophone now.
You run around or you can jump off the stage, and I know with the saxophone that's okay. You can sit, you can dance, you can rock, or you can stand and sway.
Go, baby.
Now what I do is press the first key down, take a deep breath and a good look around, and I blow in the horn and it makes a big, big sound.
Welcome to my backyard. Tonight is so special for me because I get to have one of my best friends, one of my oldest friends, and one of the best musicians on the planet with me, Peter White. Come on, Peter White. Woo! And we even have more. Wait, there's more. Kenny Herrera is joining us on percussion. And I didn't know all this would fit in my backyard. But we just got crazy and we had so much fun setting this up. So I'm glad you guys came, and this just gives us the chance to play together and have fun together. And Peter and I were sitting here talking about the history that we have and how much fun this is to play when we can't play together normally. So, you know, it's pretty special. I got to say, I've spent a lot of years with you on the road, and off the road, a lot of years of friendship. But you always tell the story the best of how we met. And so I'm going to give you the mic because this is good.
Hi, everyone.
Woo!
How did I meet Mindi? I was playing the Berks Jazz Festival in Reading, Pennsylvania, and we've all played that festival many, many, many times.
Yeah.
But we're going back now, what? Over 20 years, 25 years?
25 maybe, yeah.
And Mindi was not playing her own solo show yet, but she was backing up John Tesh.
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's right. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my gosh, she's right. And Charlie Bisharat also had a show and you were backing him up, is that right?
Oh, yeah, I played with anyone who would let me. Absolutely.
And I was backstage, and I just noticed this really cute, lively blonde lady come up to me and says, "Hi, I'm Mindi, and I want you to have my cassette," because it was cassettes in those days. We didn't even have CDs. So that was my introduction to Mindi. I had no idea that many, many years later we'd be in the backyard, in your backyard,
I know.
playing music together. So it's a wonderful thing.
See, he's much better at telling it. So, all right, we're going to play you music that we all chose together. When I talked to Peter about doing this, I just said, what are the songs that are meaningful to us that we play together? Not the songs that became hits necessarily, but the songs that are special, meaningful. So this is a song that I wrote for my second record, and I've done it with no one else but him. I should call today. There's so much I want to say, 'cause I feel in time this time might slip away. I want to be the one, last call when the day is done. I believe this time, there's more to come. Every time I think of you, everywhere you want me to, every moment you pull me through, it makes me want you, makes me want you. Every time I see your face, every smile, every warm embrace, every time I just lose my place, it makes me want you, makes me want you. If I called your name, would you feel the same? Oh, I've never felt this hard, my heart, so hard to tame. Every time I think of you, everywhere you want me to, every moment you pull me through, it makes me want you, makes me want you. Every time I see your face, every smile, every warm embrace, every time I just lose my place, it makes me want you, makes me want you. Every time I think of you, everywhere you want me to. Every moment you pull me through, it makes me want you, makes me want you. Every time I see your face, every smile, every warm embrace, every time I just lose my place, it makes me want you, makes me want you. That makes me so happy.
love that song.
Thank you. See, we've got neighbors sitting in the backyard. We've got helicopters watching. Hi, guys. We're right here. Right here in Hollywood. There you are. LAPD right there. They're coming for us. No.
Only in Hollywood, folks. We are in the heart of Hollywood. Can you believe this? I was just thinking, and that song we just did every time, we used to play that with a whole band,
Yeah.
background vocals,
Yeah.
big production, and then one day, I think I said,
You said it.
I don't think we need all that.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do it, just the two of us? And we even forgot that we did it the other way.
Yeah.
I actually had to play Mindi, the old version, because she didn't believe me that we used to play it live with the whole band and the background vocals and everything. And no, we didn't. Yes, we did.
It's been so long, and I never did this with my band. We didn't play this song live. It was something I just did with you. I wrote it for my record, but then it went into a movie. It was a Mandy Moore, Robin Williams movie, and I'm forgetting the name of it. License to Wed. So if you ever you kind of need like a fun just movie to laugh and cry and be home. So License to Wed, it came out in that movie, and we never played it live, but with you, it just had this magic, and I love to hear him play guitar on it, and I just, that was one of the first songs that came to mind when you and I were talking about doing the backyard. So the next thing that came to mind when we talked about doing the backyard was, Peter has a new record. So we have to do a song off the new record, but you've never done this song.
This is a song, yeah.
Got to pass the mic.
This is a song I've never played live at all, and this is the first time. And this song is called Homeward Bound.
You should drink more.
Homeward Bound. I will take a beer right now. And the first half of the song is about coming home, and you're thinking about all the people that you're going to see, your kind of introspective kind of memories. Yeah. And then when you finally get home, there's a big party. And that's when the song changes, and you'll notice that change in the song from the journey to the party.
Wait, will you talk about the record? Because I looked at it and I think it's cool. No one's ever done what you just did. I don't think.
Yes, there was an airline called Starlux that asked me to write music, and I thought that they were just going to play the music on the plane, and no one would ever hear it unless you got a plane ticket. And in the end, they said, no, you can release it as long as you call it Music for Starlux Airlines. And every song is 7 minutes long, because that's what they wanted. They wanted really long songs.
That's great. You get to play more.
So that's why halfway through the song, when the song is actually over, we continue, but it becomes a whole different song. It's kind of two songs in one. So that's my story about Starlux Airlines. And let's play Homeward Bound.
Drink some of the beer. It's good. It's good. It's not a music and wine session today. It's a music, well, I've got a little wine, but in honor of Peter, we've got some cool, British beer. Come on.
Right.
Woo!
Yeah.
New music! That's fun. How'd it feel?
Like a party.
It's a party in our backyard. And you're invited and you're here. Hopefully you're drinking either what I call warm, flat beer.
This is real good English beer right here, Bonington's.
So I bought it at the store and I started drinking it with him when we were sound checking. I don't know. We were taught different stuff about beer here. I'm not saying it's right, but then I switched to wine, which, you know, I've got the husband with the wine. So there's always wine around. The neighbors bring the wine, you know, we've got it. But please explain that it's good.
Nobody ever complains about drinking warm, flat red wine, right?
All right. No, you're right.
So why do they complain about drinking warm, flat English beer? Because
No.
all Americans say, oh, you British, you limeys, you like to drink that warm, flat beer. Well, I like it.
Okay. Explain the lemons too, because there's a lot of lemons around.
I like lemons. There's really all that's all there is to it. I like lemons in beer. Lemons in just about everything.
Is it a British thing or is it a Peter White thing?
It's such a Peter White thing,
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I think. And I go to England and they're horrified. I asked for a lemon. I actually asked one guy, a bartender, gave me a beer, and I said, "Can you give me a piece of lemon to go with that beer?" And he just looked at me like, "Well, I'll give you the lemon, but you're going to have to put it in the beer. I'm not going to." Because to him, that was the worst thing you could do. So I'm kind of out on my own here. But I still like lemon in my beer.
we've learned here. There's usually a wine intermission. No, it's a beer intermission with, I don't know, I had a takeaway from that you can basically do whatever you want. If you like it, it's okay. Warm flat beer, lemon, wine, it's fine. Just hope you're drinking something good. All right, so it's July. We've been shelter in place for a very long time. But I made a request when Peter and I were talking about doing our fire pit thing. There is a song that opens with a line about wine and fire. And it's a song that I wrote and took on the road with Peter that same year. We've recorded it twice. And I know that it's not Christmas time, but we're going to sing you a Christmas song. I hope that's all right.
You got the fireplace.
By the fire with a glass of wine. The snow is falling and I'm feeling fine. I got my stocking and the mistletoe. Peter White's on the radio. Got my wreath, I've got my tree. And I've got Peter White, and he's smiling at me. I've got my home-baked apple pie. It feels good to be here tonight, and I can't wait for Christmas. No, I can't wait for Christmas. The mood is right and the lights are low. And I've made my angels in the snow. Got the star at the top of the tree. It's shining brightly down on me. The gifts are wrapped, the bows are tied. The Christmas lights, they shine outside. And all the time it's drawing near. 'Cause it's my favorite time of the year. And I can't wait for Christmas. No, I can't wait for Christmas. And I can't wait for Christmas. No, I can't wait for Christmas. No, no, I can't wait. No, I can't wait. I can't wait for Christmas. 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 Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait for Christmas. 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 No, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. You can't wait for Christmas. You know I can't wait for Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas.
Hey.
A lot of questions about Peter's guitar.
Okay. A lot of questions. You guys are asking about Peter's guitar.
Yeah.
What are you asking? Huh?
Well, I'm playing a kind of bluesy on that last song because it's a blue guitar, and really, the blue guitar you can really only play the blues.
You can play anything.
Actually, that's not true. This is a wonderful guitar made by a friend of mine, Paul McGill, in Nashville, and
Thank you, Paul. Woo!
it's actually I have 4 of his guitars. This is the second one that he made, and I'm still using it. And 20 years later.
Yeah.
So it's become a real workhorse. So if you see me play, you've probably seen me play with this guitar. I also have a white one. I have a blonde natural wood color one, and I have a red one, which I left in England a few years ago, and I play that in England sometimes. Paul McGill. And if you go to my website, peterwhite.com, I think there's a link to Paul's site, and you can find out much more about his wonderful guitars.
I gotta say though, it's the way you play it. It's such a beautiful guitar, and I mean, just it's such a work of art. But no one plays guitar like Peter. It's just crazy, right? That was a Christmas song. That was magical.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But we do have a Christmas tour this year, and I hope you guys please keep your masks on and be safe and be cool, because we want to come out for Christmas. We want to play music for you, but at least we get to play in my backyard. This is my favorite Peter White song, Bueno Funk.
Love that part.
It's a scary part. That's what we call a big ending.
Peter White! Yes! See, we have all the neighbors here because otherwise they'd be calling the cops. And if they can't find us, though, they can only, come in the helicopters for us. They'll never get us. They'll never take us alive. You need a beer after that. More Boddingtons? We got a bunch back there.
I know. I'll get through them. Don't worry.
Okay. He says he'll get through them. All right. I'm looking at a set list because he wrote out a set list. When's the last time you wrote out a set list?
It was February.
Were you Jazz Alley?
I played Jazz Alley in Seattle in January.
Okay.
In February, I played Blues Alley in Georgetown.
Right.
Next to Washington, D.C. And then I drove to Richmond, did one show there.
Oh, wow.
On a Sunday afternoon. And
Yeah.
that was the last show I played. I was back in, I think it was the first week of March, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when it all came down.
And then we were all set to go on the Smooth Jazz Cruise second sailing.
Oh, yeah.
And I got as far as Houston, and they told me it was cancelled. So I had a beer in the bar and flew back home. And
There's
I've
a link here.
been home ever since. But it's good. It's, connecting with old friends. And we've all been writing new music and recording new music. So we're all busy. Even if you don't see us very much, we're all busy working on music.
Yeah.
No, I love that. Expect a bunch of new music from all of us. And I've been busy painting the inside of my house because, what else are you going to do? Bunch of yard work too. Maybe in like a couple days, there's going to be less of these because we're just going to get out here and get crazy. So I don't know about you guys, but it's music writing and it's, crazy stuff in the house, ripping it apart. So, okay, we have people from everywhere here. Are they coming in? You guys coming in from everywhere? Woo! Okay, notice the change in guitar. Those of you who are guitar geeks, because I'm digging it. So,
This guitar belongs to Craig Chiquiso.
did it? Ooh.
This is the guitar I'm playing in. Used to belong to Craig Chiquiso.
See, that's cool. That's some cool rock and roll history right there.
He gave it to Paul Brown, and Paul Brown gave it to me. So here I am. Thanks, Craig, playing the guitar.
Sounds cool. Come on. So we're going to play. This is the very first song I released. Thank you for turning up your radios to it. And it's fun to just play it with Peter and Kenny and have fun. Woo! Come on. This is called Lucy's.
I like that part. Add that to the set list.
I'm just having fun with that song. I played it 1,000 times and thought, yeah, let's do some variations,
Yeah,
you know? And what better place to do that than Mindi's backyard?
I agree, right? Thanks, George, for wearing the old T-shirt. He's got a
You got a T-shirt. You can't see my neighbors there, but it's got a T-shirt from 2003 from my very first record, and it's ancient, and it's so cool to see. I don't even have one anymore, so you're representing, totally representing. How you guys doing? Are you having fun out there?
Yes.
I'm having fun, right? I know, right? We got one more song for you. We've drank Boddington's beer. It's warm and flat and good for those who love that.
Just how I like it.
And I'm drinking my Treble Clef Chardonnay. So, you know where to get that. I got the husband hookup for that and reservetastings.com. So we got the fire pit. We got Kenny over here rocking. But I don't know. We got a bunch of requests for this song. And I haven't done it since I've done it with you. I think you said the same thing, right? You have the greatest story for this song. It was your idea for us to record this, and I can take no credit. But please tell the story because I love it.
It's a very long story.
It's all right. What are we doing? Do you
It
have work
starts-
to go to?
Yeah, what else are we going to do, really?
I'm drinking. I'm happy.
We're having a great time here in Mindi's backyard. This song is a Joni Mitchell song, and it takes me all the way back to when I was 15 years old. And by the way, at that time I was heavily into heavy metal, and I thought Black Sabbath was the greatest band ever. Ozzy.
Aussie.
You're all crazy. I thought
No
they
one
were-
does that as good as him.
So there I was, 15 years old, totally lost to heavy metal, and my life could have taken a completely different turn. I could have been sitting in front of you right now wearing tight leather pants and hair extensions. Do they make gray hair extensions?
Probably. We're in Hollywood.
My life might have been totally different, except that by the time I was 16, somebody handed me a Joni Mitchell album. Now, can you imagine going from Black Sabbath to Joni Mitchell
No.
within the space of a year? See, I was 15 to 16. See, there's hope for the youth of today. That's what I think. Because at 16, I started listening to Joni, and I thought, wow, this is the first time that anyone's ever written lyrics that I actually listened to. Honestly, I never really listened to lyrics before Joni Mitchell. And there was a song on that album. The album was called Blue by Joni Mitchell, and there was a song on there called River, which I really liked. I liked all the songs on that album. But many, many years later, when I went to make my first Christmas CD, 1997, I decided to record this song. And actually, Kenny Lattimore sang it on that CD. And I've never played it live except with Mindi. The only other person who's ever sang this song with me is Mindi. And so we are going to play for you as our last offering to you today, River by Joni Mitchell.
It's coming up helicopters. We're being attacked from above. Look, they're being serenaded. No, we're being serenaded. Go again! river.
One, two, three.
It's coming on Christmas, cutting down trees, putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. You know it don't snow here, see it stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money with this crazy scene. I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly away. Oh, I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. Oh, I made my baby cry. And he tried to help me, and he put me at ease. He loved me so good it made me weak in my knees. I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. And I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Gonna lost the best man that I ever had. I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly away. Ooh. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I made my baby say goodbye. I made my baby say goodbye. Wish I had a river. Wish I had a river.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming to my backyard. Thanks for drinking beer and wine and rocking out with us and dealing with the helicopters in Hollywood. This is part of it, you know? And thank you to Peter White. Thank you to Kenny. Please give it up. But Peter White, come on.
Thank you, everybody. See you soon.
We will see you soon. I don't know when, but every Tuesday we'll see you in my backyard, and hopefully we get to continue all this. So we love you guys. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Kenny. Cheers to you guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks for coming.